Hey, Angel. It's a beautiful, brisk, cool, breezy September morning in Tampa, Florida. Low humidity, but we got a lot of nice rain coming in over the next 4 to 5 days. This is the time of year when a lot of migratory birds come to Florida, and I love to do something that I learned to do in Colorado, but in the springtime. And here's all it is I like to dumpster dive at pet grooming places, get the big bags of poodle and cocker spaniel hair, etc., and provide nesting material for mama and papa birds. And I'll show what I'm going to be doing with this bag today. Let's go around here to my east side. That's a giant Rosa bracteata from Japan. And this monstrous rambling rose here is Newport Fairy, which is starting to defoliate for fall, which is a good sign. Here's all you do for the birds. Just take big handfuls of the pet fur and tuck them into branches of bushes and trees, shrubs, or in this case, rambling roses. Let's put some up in here. Well, this is a good mixture of different types of dog hair in this bag. Just tuck them in, and the thorny branches will grab onto it. You can also stick some right into chain link fencing. Look at this. This was a very good sized bag. I frequently get little small bags, but this groomer had obviously groomed quite a few dogs. Okay, let's do one more here, and I'll put some in bracteata. Wow, I haven't been stabbed once yet. Amazing, because this is a very thorny rose. Let's step back. Granted, it's a little third world looking, but hey, this is John Starnes' yard. But what's interesting is even if you have a groomed, tidy yard, the fur will not be there for long. It's amazing how quickly the birds take note of it and start coming by and getting beaks full for their nests. When I lived in Denver, of course, birds there nest in the spring, and I used to love the idea of on those cold, cold mornings, the little baby birds being all tucked into a nice warm nest lined with dog fur beneath their warm parents. And here in Florida, granted, we don't get that cold, but like last winter, we had several nights in the 20s, and it was very comforting to think the same thing, that baby birds would be all nice and warm and cozy and soft. It doesn't cost me a penny. It's an easy item to find. A dog grooming facility is on my dumpster diving route, and it's just a matter of a quick peek. Let's grab the bag. And let's see if we can stick some into this Rosa bracteata. A lot of birds love to nest in my bracteata because it is very, very, very prickly. Let's see if you can see some of the thorns on this thing. Deadly. And apparently the birds feel very safe in here, as each year I find a significant number of nests all throughout the crown of this gigantic climbing rose. Let me step back and give you some idea of the scale of this thing. You can see the telephone wires from across the street, and the bracteata reaches it. Let's go back in. Let's stick in a few more handfuls. I would just suggest that even if you're not a dumpster diver like me, is if you get your pets groomed, or if you have friends that own a grooming business, ask them to keep their eyes peeled for you. And if you are a diver like me, let's get this out of the way here. Just make it a priority to, whenever birds nest in your area, to stop by grooming facilities and take a peek. It's usually packed into a nice bag, just like this one was. I've got tons left over to stick in the backyard. I like doing this for a couple reasons. It's in my own interest because birds are wonderful for caterpillar and grasshopper control, and I kind of like the emotional, spiritual benefit of knowing that in a time when wildlife is really under duress from human expansion. That my yard can be a nice safe haven for them. Plenty of food, plenty of water, and now in this case, plenty of nest making material. I'll be curious to hear from folks if they do something similar. Bye-bye.